Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
Sully is telling me that he has one of his best friends on the phone here that we should talk to. Who are we going to go on the phone line? Let's find out who it is. You're on the air, Lamont Tonelli. Who's this?
Yeah, right. You know, you guys, you can't fool these people. They've been listening to you guys forever. They know that you know everything you're doing. Okay, there's no surprises, folks. It's the Red Rocker himself. Yes.
I'm surprised Sully was able to get you on the air.
Sully is the only one in this whole organization of yours that has my home phone number.
That's right. He doesn't trust anyone else.
And the only reason you gave it to him is because you know he's going to misdial it every time.
I've been butt dialed more by Sully than anybody on this planet.
Hey, Sammy, your tickets go on sale to the general public here at 10 a.m., and I just want to ask you about this show because, first off, it's the America's Cup Pavilion. Great venue. They're putting it up right now, overlooking the water. It's a wonderful deal. It's a weekend show. And I want to ask you about this show because I think this is an outstanding idea that you've got going on with the show. It's like a look back at Sammy's career with Danny Carmassi's going to be there, Bill Church, a Montrose segment, and then a little Van Halen segment, and then the Sammy and the Wabo segment, and then a little chicken foot action too, right?
Yeah, you know, it's so cool that I've had all these different bands, and I've never thought, I mean, it's so crazy to have this idea now, but I've never thought about it until last year I played up in Lake Tahoe, and right. Joe Satriani was around, Danny Carmassi and Bill Church were around, Michael Anthony was around, and I said, hey, why don't you guys come up to Tahoe and let's play? And then I started putting the show together, but I didn't have time to really rehearse it and do it right. So now that we did that, it was so much fun, you know, to play the Montrose stuff with Denny and Bill. Denny Carmassi, nobody plays rock candy like that. I played with Chad Smith, you know, frickin' everybody but John Bonham, right?
Right.
and nobody plays it like Denny and stuff. So it just really feels good to go back and touch bases with all your buddies. And when Mikey comes out for the Van Halen stuff, it just always makes it better to have his background voice singing the real part and the real bass part. And we get about as authentic as we can. Hey, I invited the brothers up, but they didn't return my call.
Just,
you know what I'm saying?
I think Eddie still can't find the phone, huh?
No, it's great. I'm going to do it this time. Also, I'm going to do it like in chronological order. I'm going to start with Montrose with Denny and Bill and myself, and
right.
Either Vic or somebody will play guitar, right. And I might play guitar. What the hell? And then we'll go into the early years of Red. And that era, you know, the kind of the pre-Van Halen stuff. And Bill Church actually played on all those songs. I always forget about that. Bill Church was my bass player up until I joined Van Halen. So, you know, I got the guys. So we're just going to kind of keep going that way. And then pretty soon Mike will come out and do the Van Hagar stuff.
Yep.
And as far as Chickenfoot, now I might not play Chickenfoot because, I'll play maybe one or two songs, but I won't play as much as I will the other songs because Chickenfoot, we try to keep that. Like, that's my new band on the side. Right. You know, that's my side project, and we kind of keep it special. As long as everybody is still alive and we can go out and do that, then we'll preserve that. But, you know, the other bands, we can't, you know, go out and everybody be together at the same time. So, anyway, it's going to be great. But let me tell you what I did. Forget about all that here.
Yeah.
The damn show's going to sell out. We ain't going to worry about that.
Right.
I drove down last night, Kari and I, we'd gotten one of my fun cars, and went down and looked at that venue because I didn't know exactly where it was, and I didn't know exactly what it was all about.
Right.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it is friggin' awesome. That thing, man, it's just beautiful. It's and one of the best venues I've seen in a long time. I mean, it's right there on the water.
Yeah.
And, you know, you could come down. It's on a Saturday, so, you know, the redheads, and, you know, they like to come and spend the whole day doing stuff, you know. Like, they don't like to just come to the concert and go home. They kind of make a whole deal out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
As it should be.
And here's the deal. Generally, the best weather in the Bay Area is in the fall, and it's a September 7th show, so it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
So but you know, the fans can come down, and there's the ferry buildings right there, man. Go have some lunch, have a few cocktails, and the whole place. I promise you, I'll have the rum in any place you walk into that sells booze. I'll get that done for them, and then and the venue's actually going to have a big rum fest there too. They're going to have all kinds kinds of different rum drinks and stuff. So it's going to be a blast. We're going to have a good time.
Hey, Sammy, real curious. You said you got in one of your fun cars. What was your fun car last night?
Nah, come on, Lamont. You make me
wanna
sound like
know.
I'm bragging
No,
and stuff.
I want to know because I love
It's
cars.
a Prius. It was a Prius.
Prius,
Yes.
come on.
Yeah. Okay, a smart car. Wait a minute.
I
have a smart car. Let's just
cannot
start right there.
see
I have
you.
a smart car.
I can't see Sammy Hagar in a smart car. I want a picture of that.
I bought it for Kari for Christmas a few years back, and because you know what happened, I didn't buy her anything for Christmas, and like about 2 days before Christmas, I started freaking out. So I went down and I bought one, put the ribbon around it, and parked it down the street. And Kari would never think that was my car or her car, so she drove past it for a couple of days.
Hilarious.
I didn't ever say anything. And then I pulled it up in the driveway Christmas morning, and she goes, "Oh, I saw that car." Anyway, so we used it in the Chicken Foot videos. It's in Oh Yeah, and
that is funny. So the car you used in the video was the one you bought for your wife?
yeah, she don't drive it. I don't drive it. It's too silly. You know.
I can
Now,
imagine.
you know what? I should give that car to Sully.
Oh!
Sully would look right in that car.
Yes.
Well, if you want it back, I wouldn't recommend that, the way he drives.
Fit behind the steering wheel.
No, I didn't drive the smart car down there. Anyway,
Yeah.
I just had a little fun last night in the city,
Yeah.
and went and saw that venue. I was just so impressed with it. I'm honestly, I had no idea it was going to be that cool. It looks like, it's got bleachers and everything. It's all wrapped around the stage. Every seat will be great. It's going to be cool.
All right. Tickets go on sale for this in about 17 minutes, and I will tell our listeners we have a chance to win another pair of tickets coming up within the next 17 minutes. Sammy, you're a good guy, and I look forward to the show.
Okay, but you guys don't have no listeners right now because they're all going to buy the tickets, man.
Oh, no, they could do that with the radio on.
Yeah.
Who are you kidding?
You'll have them back in 10 minutes. Don't worry.
All right, sounds good.
Peace and love, you guys.
All right, talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.